Just a reminder that this is brought to you by the lovely people at KL who distribute Canson Infinity Paper, magic stuff. Probably seeing a lot of prints made on that today. This print has scored 73. We'll take a comment from Alan. Alan Moyle on 73.
Great concept. I think lighting's a bit flat. Need to sort of work on that and maybe finesse the concept a little bit more.
Thank you, Alan. Just for the folks at home, our judges on the panel at the moment are Kylie Lyons, master photographer from New South Wales, David Oliver, aka Poppy, Grand Master photographer from New South Wales, Kelly Tunney, master photographer from the ACT, Alan Moyle, master photographer from Melbourne, and master photographer Dave Landauer from Gippsland. Hey, I got it right. I'm Andrew Campbell and capably assisted by, what's your name again, mate? Paul Atkins from Atkins Photo Lab in Adelaide. Next print, thanks. Oh, you're a legend. Thank you so much. You're live streaming at home and you're watching from another country, let us know. Give us a shout out. I think I saw on Facebook that people were watching us in China, in the UK. They're probably up by this time of day in America. So give us a shout out wherever you are, folks. This print has scored 81, Silver Award. We'll take a comment on that one from Dave Landauer.
Beautiful print. When it turned around, it had impact. I just feel it's a little over-contrived. If it's probably image was taken before its time.
Thank you, Dave. We've got to find you a nickname, mate. We've got to find you a nickname before this show's over. DL? What's your old footy one, mate? Disco. Oh, I love it. Disco. Disco Dave. I'm loving it. Next print, thanks. Right, scores, please, team. Score is a majority 79. This print will go for review. We will, however, call for a brief comment from Kelly Tunney.
Tricky one. I think there's a lot of elements working well. I just think the lighting's just really quite harsh, and just that sort of overly saturated in the what do you call them? Mermaid thingies? Technical term? Mermaid thingies. Just to dull that down a bit would have helped me.
Thanks, Kel. Next print, please. Strong stuff. needing a score. There we go. Print scores a silver distinction at 85. We will accept that score with a comment. I think we'll get one from David Oliver, please.
Great composition, great expression, and the handling of the lighting. Little dog sitting on her lap, looks totally relaxed and comfortable. Soft hands, yeah, it's got a lot going for it. Great picture.
Thank you indeed. Alan, just on a protocol thing, you mentioned that you indicated that you knew the author. Can you tell me the sequence of buttons you pressed to do that? Because you did it perfectly. Okay, so score, known, submit. Thank you, because I was struggling with that yesterday, and thank you for that. So judges, if you do know the author, score, known, submit is the sequence to use the keypad. Thanks, Alan. Leading us well there, mate. Next print, please. Print score is 81, silver award. Fair bit of work gone into that. We might get a comment from Kylie Lyons, please.
A very social commentary on getting old, and it happens to all of us. I wonder if there's too many images to look at, and it's one of those images that we could sit there for hours and hours, but nicely thought out, I think. So well done. Congratulations on the silver.
There we have it. Well done. Next print, please. Print score is 80, silver award. Disco, you've got a comment for us there, mate?
Yeah, I just the negative is I found just that it's off centre. A little bit disturbing, but the positives are I love the harsh light because boxing is a harsh sport.
There we are. Next print, please. Please, judges. Plenty of time to talk about it if you get the score in early. This print has scored 84. So a solid silver award, and it will go for review. Blah. And we'll get a comment on this one from Kylie, please.
A lovely concept and probably tugs at our heartstrings, a Kodak moment. Very well put together, very, very nicely. Yeah, the presentation is amazing, the way that the mat actually follows the image itself. So maybe it will get more life in the next room. Congratulations.
Next print, thanks. Alrighty, this print has scored 79. Challenge from Kelly on 84.
I get excited when I realise I can, and it's so close.
You've got some people with you there, Kelly.
Oh, it's
Well,
just
one.
it's got some the colour tones that the photographer has chosen to use has just got this odd quirk to it. I think it's not meant to go together, and that's what I actually really enjoy about it. I just think again, similarly, a bit of a we've got what looks to me like this woman's. Sorry, I don't mean to point out the obvious. Like, she's on a diet, and we've got a plate coming in with just this single piece of, ration. That's all she can eat for the day. And I just love its simplicity. It's simple. It is just done really well. It's really, well lit as well. And I think the narrative is just powerful. Like, it's strong. It's pretty obvious. And I think just the choice of colours especially, it's just it has this harmony, but it has this stark contrast to it, and I think it's quite strong. I'd like to see a couple more points to get into a silver. I scored at 84.
David Oliver, please. You're at 75.
Yeah, I thought the lighting was just too strong. It was just overdone for me personally. The shadowing on the left of her body, on the torso, the left-hand side, and underneath the hand, it was very, very sharp and harsh. So I was having a little bit of a problem with the technicality of the lighting, but I'm happy to listen.
Alan Moyle, please. Alan's given this a silver.
So I love the sort of story that comes through in this, in terms of women and the whole body image side of thing. Not just women, men too, by the way. I'd like the repetition of the lines coming through. So the measuring tape lines coming through on that angle, replicated with the hand coming through. So I love all that together, and also the quirk of the color combination. It's just a strong image. So I love it in the 80s.
Thank you, Alan. Back to you, Kelly.
I think just to address even the lighting alone and the harshness, I think that's just the harshness of reality of dieting and what we're all horribly faced with on a day-to-day basis. So, and I just think it's that for that alone has been done really well. And again, coming back to that colour palette, it's just smacking me in the face. Silver, please.
Let's rescore the print, folks. Print now scores 81. Silver award. Good job. Next print, please. Alrighty, folks, let's have some scores. Very consistent judges, 84. This print will be reviewed at the end of the category. We will call on a comment from Kylie, who has scored it 84.
Yeah, this is my kind of thing. I love images like this where you can get into it and see through and see detail. In terms of comment, look at paper choice. I think with an image like this, there's opportunity for different papers to get more texture and textural elements going through that image. But well done.
Thank you, Kylie. Judges, we're having a break. We would ask you all to be back here in not less than about half an hour or so. Thank you. We want to be back judging this at what time, sir?